As you see in the title of the video, we're gonna talk about color. For you, might be a simple topic. Color, that's simple. We see it every day, but it isn't. It isn't a simple topic. Because for me, it's a topic that I'll never understand. I'll learn something new every day, no doubt. I can understand it. We're gonna see a video about the name of the YouTuber is Vsauce. Is your red the same red as mine? No, I don't know. That fucking makes me noxious, you know? Makes me confused. Like, can your red will be different? Like, can your red be lighter and darker than mine? Because of perspective, you know? Perspectives. We all have the different perspectives. Perspectives. You know, because of perspectives, we all have different perspectives. But the thing is, maybe you were taught that the color that I'm seeing right now is red, and I was taught that too. So I say red, but maybe you see a different thing. I don't know if you can understand me, but that's why we're gonna see a video. We're gonna do a react, and we're gonna start right the fuck now. Start the video.
This appears blue. This appears yellow.
Yes.
And this appears green.
Right.
Those of us with normal color vision can probably agree.
Yeah, I
but
agree
that
with
doesn't change the fact that color is an illusion. Color as
See,
we
what
know.
the fuck do you mean an illusion? What the fuck do you mean an illusion? I'm seeing it right now. I'm seeing you have a black glasses, you know? Black glasses. Is that purple? Your shirt? What do you mean?
Does not exist in the outside world beyond us, like gravity or protons do. Instead, color is created inside our heads.
Okay, now that I
Our
understand.
brains convert a certain range of the electromagnetic spectrum into color.
Right.
I can measure the wavelength of radiation, but I can't measure or observe the experience of a color inside your.
See, see, I can't. Like, this is too much for me. Maybe I'm just dumb as fuck. Maybe I'm dumb as fuck, but what the fuck do you mean?
Mind. So, how do I know that when you and me look at a strawberry, and in my brain, this perception occurs, which I call.
This is red for everyone, right? Strawberry is red, right? Green, red, and yellow. Well, I say yellow, but maybe it's green. I don't know. But what the fuck? Okay, it's green and yellow. What? It's green and red. We all see that.
That in your
Yeah.
brain, a perception like this doesn't occur, which.
See, is this fucked me up. This topic fucks me up. What do you mean someone can see this and think, oh, that's red? Because they were taught that that was red.
You have, of course, also learned to call red. We both call it red, we communicate effectively, and walk away, never knowing just how different each of our internal experiences really were. Of course, we already know that not everybody sees color in exactly the same way. One example would be color blindness. But we can diagnose and discuss these differences because people with the conditions fail to see things that most of us can. Conceivably, though, there could be ways
let's go back.
of see things that most
Let's do
of
that
us
test
can.
right now. So, let's do a test. What do you mean they can see it? So, normal we see a 2 and a 7. They can see shit. Okay.
Conceivably, though, there could be ways of seeing that we use that cause colors to look differently in different people's minds without altering their performances on any tests we could come up with. Of course, if that were the case, wouldn't some people think other colors looked better than others, or that some colors were more complementary of others?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but doesn't that already happen?
Exactly.
This matters because it shows how fundamentally, in terms of our perceptions, we are all alone in our.
We're not entering. We entering this conversation. The fact that, like I said, perspective. Oh shit! Life is just perspectives, you know. Okay, we are entering this phase. Okay, just perspective. I'm feeling a little bit clever. I'm feeling clever right now. Perspectives. Okay, yeah, I understand that. Life is just perspectives, and not just about morals, but in terms of brain and vision.
Our minds.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's say I met
Where the
an
fuck did you
alien
come
from a faraway solar system who,
Mhm.
lucky enough, could speak English, but had never and could never feel pain.
Okay.
I could explain to the alien that pain is sent through A delta and C fibers to the spinal cord. The alien could learn every single cell and pathway and process and chemical involved in the feeling of pain. The alien
But
could
he could
pass a
never
biology
understand.
exam about pain and believe that pain to us generally is a bad thing. But no matter how much he learned, the alien would never actually
Understand.
feel
Okay, feel.
pain.
Yeah, no,
Philosophers
feel.
call these ineffable, raw feelings qualia. And our
Qualia, new
inability
word.
to connect physical phenomenon to these raw feelings,
Right.
our inability to explain and share our own internal qualia, is known as the explanatory gap. This gap is confronted when describing color to someone who has been blind their entire life. Tommy Edison has
Although,
never
yeah, how can I explain what color is to a blind person that has been blind for all his life? Wow. How can I explain what is vision to that person? Like for me, it's still difficult to understand how they can't see at all. Like it's like seeing from the elbow. You can't see from the elbow. It's not like closing your eyes. That's not being blind. It's like trying to see from your elbow. And I'm so lucky to have a vision and can hear, can talk, can smell, can touch, and everything. Because fuck, being blind all your life, you can't even see how beautiful life is and all those views, oh, the mountains and everything.
been able to see. He has a YouTube channel where he describes what being blind
Oh, really?
is like. It's an amazing channel.
We gotta
In
see
one
that.
video, he talks about colors and how strange and foreign of a concept it seems to him. Sighted people try to explain, for instance, that red
Oh,
is
shit.
hot and
Yeah,
blue
that's-
is cold. But to someone who has never seen a single color, that just seems
Yeah.
weird. And as he explains, it has never caused him to finally see a color. Some philosophers, like Daniel Dennett, argue that qualia may be private and ineffable simply because of a failure of our own language, not because they are necessarily always going to be impossible to share.
What?
There may be an alien race that communicates in a language that causes colors to appear in your...
Oh, do you think it's a language failure or is really a lack of, not intelligent, but example, we all see aliens, like sometimes they are smarter than us, more intellectual, and like they can see like in the fourth dimension, five, you know, like the brain, they unlock 100% of the brain or something like that. Maybe it's not a language barrier, it's just our brain. They can't do that.
your brain without your retina having to be involved at all, or without you having to have ever needed to actually see the color yourself. Perhaps even in English, he says, given millions and billions of words used in just the right way, it may be possible to adequately describe a color such that a blind person could see it for the first
know.
time. Or you could
Whoa,
figure
I
out
never
once
thought
and for
about
all,
that. It's
yes,
mind-blowing.
or
What the fuck
no,
do you mean?
in fact, you and your friend do not see the same red. But for now, it remains the case that we have no way of knowing if my red
Yeah,
is the
dude,
same
I
as
don't think-
your red. Maybe one day our language will allow us to share and find out. Or maybe it never will. I know it's frustrating to not
I
have
never
an
thought
answer.
about this. The fact a language barrier, like our language is not is not well developed. Something like this is not well made. What the fuck? I never thought about this. This is fucking deep. Deep as a black man in my ass. Fucking hell. Oh wow. I'm
But the
loving this
mere
video.
fact that you guys
Did I
can
like?
ask
Yes, I
me
did.
about my internal experiences, and the mere fact that I can ask my friends and we can all collectively wonder at the concept of qualia is quite incredible, and also quite human. Animals can do all sorts of clever things that we do. They can use tools, problem solve, communicate, cooperate, exhibit curiosity, plan for the future. And although we can't know for sure, many
Okay.
animals certainly act as if they feel emotions: loneliness, fear, joy. Apes have even been taught to use language to talk to us humans. It's a
Really?
sort of sign language that they've
Oh, sign
used to do
language.
everything from answer questions to express emotion or even produce novel thoughts. Unlike any other animal, these apes are able to understand language and form responses at about the level of a 2.5-year-old human child. But there's something
Okay.
that no signing ape has ever done. No ape has ever
Then a question.
asked a
I
question.
knew. I fucking knew. I'm a fucking mega mind. What? What? I'm a genius. But yeah, like they never asked a question. That's why I made a video about that. Like the video that I made yesterday was about that, about critical thinking, and I was talking about they don't have that. What the fuck? I talk about this. Like they never ask why I'm here and what am I doing, where am I going.
Joseph
Fuck.
Jordanius, Who Asked the First Question, is a great read on this topic, and it's available for free online. For as long as we have been able to use sign language to communicate with apes, they have never wondered.
Little question. Just a little question. Why the fuck is about sign language? Why the fuck there's not just one? So we had the opportunity to connect all the fucking world just by one language, but no, we created multiple sign language. So I can learn Portuguese sign language. Maybe they'll understand a little bit, but they will never understand completely my sign language like English people. And I think that's dumb as fuck. That's the most dumb thing I ever fucking see people doing. But maybe that's my opinion, I don't know.
Out loud about anything that we might know that they don't. Of course, this does not mean
It keeps
that
coming
apes and
out
plenty
of
of other
nowhere, what the
animals
fuck?
aren't curious. They obviously are. But what it suggests is that they lack a theory of mind, an
Okay,
understanding that
okay.
other people have separate minds, that they have knowledge, access.
Okay, so the animals don't think that we think. So okay, that's hard to understand a little bit and to explain for me. But I think you understood, right? Like they don't think that we can like ask questions and think for ourselves. I think
to
that's it.
information that you might not.
Maybe I just confused you
have.
more. I'm sorry.
Even us humans aren't born with a theory of mind. And there's a famous
Okay.
experiment to test when a human child first develops a theory of mind. It
Okay.
is called the Sally Ann test.
Sally and
During the test, researchers
Oh,
tell
it's gonna
children
tell
a
the test.
story about Sally and Ann. Sally and Ann have a box and a basket in their room.
Okay.
They also happen to have a delicious cookie. Now Sally takes the
yummy.
cookie and puts it inside the box, and then Sally leaves the room.
Save it for later.
While Sally is gone, Anne comes over to the box, takes the cookie
Hey, Annie.
out, and puts the cookie
you
inside
bitch.
the basket. Now when
She's
Sally
stupid.
comes back, the researchers ask the children, where will Sally look for the cookie? Obviously, Sally will look in the box.
Yeah.
That's where she left it. She has no way of knowing what Anne did while she
Yes.
was gone.
Box,
But
right?
until the age of about 4, children will insist that Sally will check the
What?
basket.
Whoever say basket? That's dumb as fuck. Stupid ass motherfucker. What? Whoever say that? Exterminate those guys. They are stupid.
Because
Basket.
after all, that's where the cookie is. The child saw Anne move the cookie, so why wouldn't Sally also know? young children fail to realize that Sally's mental representation of the situation,
Okay.
her access to
Okay, now I
information,
think you
can
understood.
be
I
different
understood it more.
than their own. And apes who know sign language but never ask us questions are doing the same thing. They're failing to recognize that other individuals have similar cognitive abilities and can be used
Yeah.
as sources of
Okay,
information.
that's cool. That's really cool.
So, we are all
Alone.
alone with our perceptions. We are alone in our own minds. We can both agree that chocolate tastes good, but I cannot climb into your consciousness and
And tell it all's
experience what
good.
chocolate tastes like
To
to
me.
you.
Oh, it's to you, yeah.
I can never know if my red looks the same as your red, but I can ask. So stay human. Stay curious and let the entire world know that you are. And as always, thanks for watching.
No. Thank you for doing the video. What the fuck? I love that matches in the end. Let's hear it again.
That you are.
No. Run
Stay
it back.
curious
Run
and
it back.
let the entire world know
Stay
that
curious.
you are. And as always, thanks for watching.
No, man. Thank you, man. What's this? Oh, shit. Cool outro. What? Now this was an amazing video. I learned a lot. And it's in the end, it's all about perspectives. No, what? Color still seems a little bit weird, you know? It's a little bit weird, but now I said more about the scene and perspective. But the thing is, there's another question. We're not gonna talk about that right now. Maybe another video. But the thing, how color works, you know? For me, it's still strange. Like, normally this is blue, right? But it's blue because the is absorbing lights, and it's just absorbing the color blue, something like that. And black is absorbing all the colors, and white is like not absorbing any color. So how the fuck can you do that? Like, how can you make paint? Like, they paint this shit. So how can you make paint absorb shit? I don't know. It's crazy. For me, it's how can you? Example, nature is different. Like, my color is different. It's like I can understand why my hair is like brown. Why my color, my what? See, it's different because of the what? But this shirt, example of this shirt, like if I was in the dark, I couldn't see shit. So for me, I could touch and see, okay, I have a shirt on, but what color is it? It's black. I'm not seeing any white. But when white comes, I see white because there's no light that is being absorbed in this t-shirt. It's still strange to me, like how can you make tissue absorb something? Paint. Maybe I'm stupid, but I gotta watch another video talking about that. So like he said in another video, stay curious, man. Stay curious. I love learning about these and perspectives and philosophy. Stay curious. Learn every day. And thank you so much for watching. Maybe this is a new type of video, like reactions. I'll see how it goes, this video, and how it's how people react to it. But I would like to start more reactions because I'm learning, and it's easier for me to do a video like this. So thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.